EA Sports. It's in the game.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Ronaldo. Ronaldo! And there's a quality defender in action. And just content to clear that one away. It will be a throw-in. Kylian Mbappe. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. Not the best challenge, free kick. Inacio. Azar on the ball. It's with Hamšík. Plenty of support here. And just flicked off the defender, so a corner coming up. And cleared away. Well, he could really get at the opposition. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Oh, brilliant technique. I'm not sure about you, Stuart, but I thought that was going in.
Well, so did I, but in the end, it comes to nothing. But what a great strike it was. It was hit so sweetly.
They've given it away. Socrates. Messi. Good use of advantage there. Well, a foul after the previous one, and a free kick ensues. Barella. De Vrij. Hamšík. Now, probing here is Marek Hamšík. And the penalty has been given here. This to real chance. He can't hold on to it. Oh, what's he gone and done? Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. He has teammates around him. Can they create something? Tremendously strong in the tackle. Barella. Bellingham. And the referee has decided to add on a minimum of 5 minutes. Skipping away, might go ahead, and a goal! 1-0 it is! They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it!
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Rivaldo. It's with Hamšík. Danger averted. Marek Hamšík. Socrates. Can he find the right pass? It is to be a throw-in. Marek Hamšík. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. This could level it. And he's gone and scored to level it again.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. And into the last 30 minutes now. Mbappe. Jude Bellingham. Appear to be in two minds. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. And support available. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Socrates. It's with Rivaldo. Rivaldo! And the keeper there to deal with it. And into the last 15 minutes of action. And he might be through here. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Barella. Jude Bellingham. Kylian Mbappe. Now with Alexander-Arnold. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. And they're making a change. Kylian Mbappe. The attack continues. They're making... genuine chance! And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Struggling to get it away. Well, no way through in the end. And so the referee blows for full time and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes and they fully deserved their victory today.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Kylian Mbappe. Barella. Well-timed tackle. Dembele. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Alexander-Arnold. Cristiano Ronaldo. Given away by Ronaldo. Barella. Messi. Mbappe. Strong but fair tackle. Bellingham. Kylian Mbappe. Messi. And on to Bellingham. Can he put them ahead? And there it is! The opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Another perfect position to read it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? But quick thinking defensively. Pedri. Rafinha. He has teammates around him. And Bellingham. A very good tackle. Kylian Mbappe. Now, what can... And Messi! And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
Alexander-Arnold. Ronaldo. Messi. Messi. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Jude Bellingham. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And a substitution in the offing. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Dembele. And De Gea untroubled. Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in with a chance. A smart stop here. Dembele. Messi. Wonderful chance. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, just look at this dribble from Barella. He goes past the defender so easily, and when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. So half an hour remaining. Messi. Possession lost. Kylian Mbappe. Here's Ronaldo. Pedri. Mbappe. Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in behind. And it's an excellent save.
Well, I always fancied the keeper to make the save. He's really good in those situations.
So a personnel change then. And it's come off the keeper. Can he finish? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Mbappe. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, I think everybody knew what was coming, but he hit it so well, didn't he? Nobody could do anything about it. That's a good goal.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Mbappe. Here's Isak. And it's with Isak. Good piece of defending. Messi. Mbappe. Mbappe. And quite simply, a wonderful chance was squandered. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Dembele, and there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
So a throw in here. Di Maria. Di Maria now. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Messi. He's in here. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
Paul Scholes. Di Maria now. Oh, fine use of the ball. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Kylian Mbappe. On the offensive. Well, in the grand scheme of things, pretty straightforward for the keeper. Pele. Really good challenge. Gareth Bale. Messi. And he has options available. Well, giving the ball away. Joey Fairman. Messi. Ronaldo. Kylian Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. Joey Fairman. And he read it well, intercepting it. And that is going to be a free kick. And a throw-in forthcoming. Jude Bellingham. On to Messi. Barella. Mbappe. And foul it is then. Barella has it. Pele. Gareth Bale. And they need to get tighter. Pele. Pele! And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. And the electronic board has been held aloft. 3 additional minutes here. Ronaldo. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Must take the lead here. Superbly read and executed. And so it is, the first half story has been written. And they will make the change now. Into the second half then. And these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Gareth Bale. Can he give them the lead? Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Eusebio. On to Bale. And it's with Eusebio. Eusebio! Well, goodness me, into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. And time for the change now. It could be up for grabs. That's a very fine piece of tackling. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Decent technique, but the goalkeeper did his job. A chance now with the corner. Well, they're going for the short one. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Scholes. Danger still on. Pele. Messi. Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Well, sloppy in possession. Scholes. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Eusebio. Now the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can they forge ahead? And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations!
Well, as you can see, not much power, but great accuracy. He made that look so easy, didn't he?
So 2 substitutes to come on in one go. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Kylian Mbappe. Well, time is against them. They have work to do. He's in here. Five minutes to go. Paul Scholes. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And he might be through here. Mbappe. This could level it. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
That is that after 90 minutes. They are level and extra time is coming up. Well, back underway here, and it's quite simple. Both teams must steel themselves for 30 extra minutes. Marcos Llorente. Isaac. Kylian Mbappe. Well, that'll be a free kick. Virgil van Dijk. Barella. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Well, a swift challenge and a throw-in coming up. Eusebio. Theo Hernandez now. Pele. And scope for them to produce something exciting. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Cleared away. Lionel Messi. And the first period of extra time comes to an end. Still level here. So making the substitution now. Well, the drama continues to unfold. Second period of extra time now. Mbappe. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. He succeeds in clearing it.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
Can he put them in front? Oh, a great chance it was. Goalkeeper has it. Must take the lead here. And just slightly offside. Pedri. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Level pegging, but can they change that? Oh, goodness me. He made it far too easy for the keeper, didn't he? Locked together then, these two sides. And on we go now to penalty kicks. And so the penalty shootout about to commence. And as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. Well, chance wasted. And he steps up to take the shot. And confidently converted. And he's beaten the keeper. Composure is so important under these trying circumstances. And there it is, perfectly executed. His turn to try to convert from the spot. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. And the penalty converted here. Can he remain calm? He's gambled on direction and won. A goal here to finish it. And the penalty to win it.
Well, what a penalty this is. He was under so much pressure, but he's finished it really well.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Alexander-Arnold. Now with Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Salah. Jude Bellingham. Salah. Mbappe. Teammates available, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Kylian Mbappe. Here's Ronaldo. Considerable momentum, and it's teed up for Ronaldo. Well, he gave it a go with power, but he might be having second thoughts about that now.
Well, as you said, he's gone for power, but he's not even close in the end.
Mensch. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. Salah. Well, he's won the ball. Retaining possession proving difficult. Kylian Mbappe. Likes to run with the ball at his feet, but they took care of the situation defensively. A good and fair challenge. Mbappe. Textbook defending inside the box. Pedri. Nuno Mensch. Mbappe. Jude Bellingham. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Pedri. Mbappe. Will he find the net? Terrific save. And the keeper able to hold on to it. Alessandro Bastoni. And possession lost there. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Alexander-Arnold. And on to Alexander-Arnold. So, deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Bellingham. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Ronaldo untidy with the ball. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match. And they've decided that the time is right to make a triple substitution. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Bellingham. Dembele on the ball. Jude Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. And on to Bellingham. And they might forge ahead. And there to intervene. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Jude Bellingham. Mensch. That's how to rob them of possession. Good-looking attack launched by Ronaldo here. But really sticking to their task defensively. Isaac. Now with Bellingham. Dembele. And Bellingham. And a goal! Just when we wondered if this might finish 0-0. There it is. They're in front.
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, this is almost perfect. Lots of curl and enough pace on it. The keeper had no chance.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Into the final 20 minutes. They're putting all their energies into winning back possession. Messi. Pedri. Dembele. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Jude Bellingham. Isaac. Kylian Mbappe. Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. Time for a change then. And given away.
Well, just listen to this atmosphere. It's been such a tight game, but the fans are certainly doing their bit in trying to get them over the finish line.
And that's aggravating for a manager, giving it away like that. And just 5 minutes remaining. Mbappe. Now with Messi. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Isaac. Kylian Mbappe. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Well, this late corner could represent their last chance to equalise. Isaac. Dembele. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances. It could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. Stuart, your expectations?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Isaac. Here's Isaac. Salah. And a fine tackle. Ball's gone. Oh, what an opportunity. And they've bought themselves a bit of time. Isaac. Now Mo Salah. Mbappe. Messi. Kylian Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance. Keeper did his job to begin with. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Salah. Now with Bellingham. Mo Salah. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Here's Isaac. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. But timely defending when it mattered. He has teammates around him. Superbly read and executed. Kylian Mbappe. And losing possession. Jude Bellingham. Lionel Messi. Alessandro Bastoni. Now with Bellingham. A very good tackle. Messi. Kylian Mbappe. Making progress. Is it going to be? And a goal! goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And what a finish from Mbappe. He gives the keeper absolutely no chance. It's such a powerful strike.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Jude Bellingham. Mbappe with it. And the pass deftly cut out. And De Gea untroubled. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And a double substitution it's going to be. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Pedri. Messi. And the pass might be tailor-made for Ronaldo. Opportunity here. Not out of the woods yet. It's got to be. He's got to score. Brilliant save. Just the clearance that was called for. Really well positioned. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. They will now make use of the substitutes bench. Jude Bellingham. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. And winning it back. Messi. Well, a really good run. Could pull one back here. In it goes to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Bellingham. Mbappe. And Bellingham. No, high quality defending. Alexander-Arnold. Minge. Dembele. Just 10 minutes remaining here. And in with a real chance. In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
And a substitution in the offing. Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Barella. Mbappe. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
Alessandro Bastoni. And a big chunk of added time here, a minimum. Could be! And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Dembele. Pedri. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody.
And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt.
You